Western Resident All Solar System Planet's intelligence. So the update through the galactic system in the core is high riding through its continuous force. So basically, we're describing the galaxy as it's separating its particles, and everything through its multi-universe. It's collecting all different ideas, all different patterns, all through its synchronizing systems. So the synchronizing systems is full continuous force right now, and it's tremendous energies going through its different particles. Like I said before, the galaxy is going like this, right? There's all different galaxies and so many different parallels because it all resides in different dimensions of vibrations and frequencies and harmonics. So I like to thank all the subscribers and viewers in the Higher Self channel for the love and support. You guys are amazing. I just like to see how everybody's doing. I'm doing a lot more live videos now. I just finished doing one, which was very successful. I find everybody's getting full connection right now, which is fantastic. Other than that, I know it's early in the morning. It's 8. Some time zones are different than others, but this is pretty much the best time for me to be live. Between, you know, I mean, I can live later, but I just want to give a brief intro, and whoever wants to resonate with this channel, that's great. You can just play it back because it's live right now. So, but everything's going smoothly right now through the galactic system. It's high rise in its energy cycles, and we're putting up a new force field and energy field through its power grids. So the power grids are now protected, not just 64, but 104 galactic higher selves in the solar systems right now. So we're changing the vibrations of the solar systems, rebirthing the three-dimensional realms, and all its parallels through its galaxies and everything that's related to space and its continuum on tremendous force right now. So we're trying to line divide that shape, that frequency level through its harmonics. So once we get that location grid, we can definitely platitude every solar systems through its dimensions and rebirth its solar systems too, because everything resides in a different vibration. So things are pretty good right now. I was at the pyramids yesterday, activated the pyramid, and it was tremendous force. It was unreal. The electric fields, it's never been united. It's never been activated. There's so much that you can see through its solar systems. I mean, it's got condensed energy. It's got high volumes. It's got beaming patterns. It's got the velocity of its power is tremendous. And this pyramid is through its dimensions and its world. So it's the belly of Mother Gaia. So that's what I'm saying, has tremendous force through the Ganymede. And pyramids are high rising through its energy cycles, through its healing. And those healings are amazing, unbelievable, so powerful. You can really tap into it, you know, through its dimension, because each dimension is on vibration, and its vibration is on full continuous force. And its sequences too, you know, everything volumes around its shapes. And we're keeping the line formation straight right now as we're going through its continuous force. So today I woke up and I went outside to have my coffee, and I saw an astral light. It was pink, and it was going through its grids, its matrix grids, and it was incredible force. So it kind of looked like a stellar oscillation wind cycle. So it's a straight line in division of two different parallels through a dimension of its frequency. It was incredible force that was going on. Like I said, when you're up in the clouds, it's incredible what you see through its matrix and its grids. So I know it's early, but I wanted to get up. I was really excited doing live show. But thing is too is I'm moving to Mexico City in the next just less than 2 weeks. So I'm really excited about that. There's going to be a lot going on through provisions and line divisions, and set the alignments, changes, atmospheres, cloud formations, change its dimensions through its parallels, its paradoxes, vortex through, it's called Angel City, Mexico City. It's got a lot of golden monuments of the angels, and its angels are extremely. Hey, Reflection, how you doing? Yeah, I know. I'm just giving upgrades and updates of what's going on through the galactic system, through my energy cycles, systematical systems, my body and ecosystems, and just keeping everybody informed of what's going on through the galactic system. So how's it going? I know it's early. I'm not sure. Everybody's in a different time zone when they sleep. So right now it's 8 a.m. But like I said, people that resonate with my channel, they can review it back. So that's the beautiful thing about live, is whatever you miss, you can see. Yeah, I'm doing exceptionally well. Yeah, I was just changing the formations of its galaxies, and my the matrix grids are in a different vibration right now. So it's creating new particles of its multi-universe. 2:08 p.m., eh? In London. Wow. It's incredible where you're going through time surface, time relocation, time difference, because the atmosphere is totally different. But one thing that never changes is the actual multi-universe. Everything around it changes every single day. Every vibration changes, every shape changes, every frequency, harmonics, communication, radio signals, everything changes. But other than that, multi-universe stays the same. Just everything's rebirthing right now. So I was just talking about, I was in activating the pyramids of Cholula. It's an incredible force. It was unbelievable. The activation was going through my energy fields, and its solar mechanism was going around in circles. Right, it's going like that. So when it activated, it opens and it expands. Once it expands, it stays open. So the activation is in full force right now. Like I said, you have to build friendship and relationship and partnership. Friendship first, but then you build relationship and partnership with all intelligence. So, and I'm not just talking about intelligent as in, human in a vessel. I'm talking about mountains. I'm talking about water's continuum. I'm talking about oceans. I'm talking about atmospheres, cloud formations, vibration, frequencies, harmonics, pyramids, monuments that have portals. What portals are pretty incredible too. Each section in its dimensional realm has a portal, and those portals are used for vortexing, astral projecting, travel. Pretty powerful stuff. When you're in the galactic system and you're connected through your energies and you're in the spiritual force, you're on the other side of its realm. So you're living its realm through its dream awakening. So it's kind of like living your life, but you're actually living the life, but not as a dream. It's real. So everything that's happening to you through its cycles and its dream awakening is really happening. And that's where you get really sensitive with your energy fields once you get high rise through its galactic system, because the dimensional realms uses its coloration and changes its vibration. When it changes its vibration, it changes your vibration. So everything is through communication. So how's it in London? Yeah, they're a rooter. They're an energy source. They're very sacred. There's a lot of history there. And there's so much connection through its communication and its radio signals when it comes to pyramids. And when it's activated, it's amazing. It's like it's going live for the very first time. Once it activates, it expands. So it's pretty incredible stuff that goes on in space and its continuing. Especially once you get into the galactic system. Once you get in the galactic system, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, Mexico, it has its moments, it has its cold fronts, the cloud formations, the temperature rises, temperature low. In the mornings when I get up, it's cold, but in the afternoon, it warms up, but it can get really hot. Mexico City is pretty much similar to it, but it's more of an open ground, but it's high volume with community. So there's a lot going on. Yeah. And also heading to Cancun. There's pyramids in Cancun. So I'll be going in August. Can't wait because they have to activate the pyramids too through its lasers and its mechanisms, through its communication devices, change all its pattern and waving patterns, through its vibrations and its signals, set limitations through a new shape, its formation through its dimensional rounds and its cloud formations, changes frequency levels, uprise the pyramids, energy source through the galactic system. See, I don't know if you know this, Reflection, but now I had 64 galactic higher selves. I have 104 now. They're protecting the grids through its dimensional earth and its vibration. So that's how powerful the power grid is. It's being protected all through its, because right now we're creating a new energy division through its calculation, and that calculation is long division and latitude. So basically, once we have that, we can set the vibration to its balance and bring up its new energy and force field. Yeah. Yeah. I started with 5, right? Started with 5, but every time my advancements triple. I don't, because the energy source, the energy system, because I'm a master of everything through its multi-universe. It's like having a PhD in physics, or having it in psychology or doctrine or astrologists or anything like that. So I've mastered everything in the multi-universe because I know its systems. I have a relationship and partnership with everything through its solar systems, its intelligence, and its dimensional earth, and the multidimensional realms. See, everything's on a continuous force. Everything's through its vibration and its frequencies, and the harmonics are the biggest thing in space continuum. Because every planet, there's so many different planets, Reflection, and solar systems in the multi-universe. And they all resonate on a different vibration and signals through its communication and its radio signals. So there's a lot going on right now in space, and it's continuing. So once we uprise the dimensional earth, bring it back its vibration, then we can heal the synchronizing souls through their vibration. So it's pretty exciting stuff that's going on right now. Yeah, consciousness. But they live on their own individual circuits, and they have, everything is done through mind telepathy, telekinesis, mind over matter, understanding the mind and the brain frequencies. Those are the most important thing, because everything resides on resonance, population, high-pitched sounds, everything through its voicing grids, and everything through its communication, because everything revolves around patterns. And once you understand those patterns, patterns become formalization, and the formalization becomes civilization, and civilization becomes humanity, and humanity becomes circuits, and then circuits become solar systems become the matrix, and the matrix becomes a multi-universe, and the multi-universe resides around everything in its solar systems. I mean, there's so much going on right now. It's unbelievable. Combination of everything, really. It's creating my own style of self-defense. Understanding the distance between two, relativity with Einstein, you know. But no, it's protecting one's energy, understanding one energy source through the systematical system and the embodied ecosystem. So try to be a little bit more informative. Martial arts is all based on balance, poise, understanding it's all rhythmatic, and it creates on its own division of understanding your body and ecosystems and having rhythm. When you move, everything is movement, understanding direction, redirection. So I created my own style of books, and I started when I was 10. And then I mastered the body, the anatomy of the body, the structure of the body, how everything, you know, moves in certain ways, how everything formalizes, how everything reflects, you know. So I did a little bit of Aikido, Taekwondo, Judo, Jiu-Jitsu, Ninjutsu, some Kung Fu, kickboxing, combination of everything, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. So. So, are there any questions you want to know about the galactic system? I'll probably do another live event later on. Everybody's either still sleeping or they're already gone to work. But, you know, it's always good that they can watch it back because it's live. So. So everything is done through its cycles, and you know, I have its continuous force that goes around through its energy core, and the energy core is extremely powerful. I mean, its line divisions of its frequencies, harmonics is just unreal. It creates its own. Simply Divine, how you doing? That's true, yeah. Everybody has it. Everybody has it. You just have to understand your chakra formations. You have to understand your meditation methods. You have to understand your body and ecosystems. You have to understand and master everything through its multiverse. That's how you get your powers. And they all go through the mind. Everything's through the mind. You move everything through the mind. Space is so mystical. Like if you want to move a solar system, an uprising energy field or force field, you know, with space, how you see it on TV, you see them scanning planets, you see them uprising its system, putting force fields around it, energy fields around it, protecting its grids. everything is through the mind and the brain frequencies. You have to understand the brain. You have to understand vibration. You have to understand your energy fields, and everything around it's mastering thoughts. Thoughts is everything. Yeah, I have problems with that too. It's communication through its satellites. It depends on the volumes of people who are, how many people are on the computer. You know, I find well, with my computer alone, it works better at night because it's everything's at a frequency level through its vibration, so the vibration is a lot stronger. If it's weak, you got to bring up its volume. So. Oh, I feel everything, reflection. Everything resonates around my body and ecosystems, and it's a communication where it has a full connection wire, and that connection wire is through space continuum. I don't have to, I can meditate, but I can use my chakra formations if I need to. I only do that if there's things that need to be fixed or things that have to be aligned or more communication through other intelligence. But on a day-to-day basis, I just use my formulations through my body and ecosystem, through the energy fields and energy cycles. So those divisions, I try to keep its balance, through the voicing grids, voicing capacitors. Everything is through electricity. So yeah, and the communication from the multi-universe. Yeah, everything I give you, you're going to feel. So whatever I feel, you guys feel. So it's just repetitive information is given to you on a daily basis through its energy fields and its energy cycles. So those divisions of energies that go into you are on a different waving length. If there's rotation through its rotation, it goes this way, it goes that way. It's a line dividing. It's electricity. It goes down like a spark, to do pixels, whatever, eye perception through the matrix and its grids. Basically, why these things happen to you is because you're getting full connection through its atmospheres and its higher self. Your higher self is going connection through its wires and its space continuum, getting connection with its energy flow, its electricity, its circuits, its upgrades, its downloads through the data processing. Well, like I said, everybody's going to be going through a electronic interference. I think it was a couple of days ago. There was electronic interference in the atmosphere because right now I'm using the cloud formations through the matrix of grids and I'm changing its shape. So basically, dimensional Earth is healing through its vibration. So that's why you get electronic interference. Every atmosphere is going to have that. Every country is going to have that. So it's kind of like out with the old, in with the new of everything. Multi-dimensional realms, multi-dimensional Earth, solar systems, galaxies. Everything has its combination through its particles and everything through its energies. So it's extremely important. It's everything to your soul. Reflection. The most important thing is you have to get connected with your soul with relationship and partnership. Okay. You have to get connection and full rotation and location with your sacred multi-universal heart. You have to have relationship and partnership with your heart and your soul before you can understand aura, before you can understand the synchronicity of yourself, your definitive self, higher self, solar self, harmonic self, galactic self. everything goes up in sequence. It's like going up the stairs. So every time you work out, you're working a different part of the body, right? Everything through his breathing mechanism. You breathe in, you breathe out, right? So you're working towards what you want to become. So really take one step at a time and master everything through its divisions, its balance, and its chakra formations. Every chakra formation has a different breathing mechanism. You start from the bottom, which is the earth chakra. It's the connection to the earth and its vibrational rounds and everything around its ground formations. And then you work your way up to the solar. Now, the solar, there was a question I wanted to be asked. What are the chakra formations from 8 to 12? And I said, well, anything that's in your system right now, which is the human vessel, okay, is an everyday thing through its chakra formation. So you're using your breathing mechanisms to better your life, focus, awareness, balance, security, pleasures, desires. You also get the spiritual of yourself, getting connected with the psyche, the third eye, transformation lights. Anything above that, your human vessel is no more. You are now the higher self. And that higher self is going through its space, getting to you used to its atmospheres, getting used to its element, getting used to its body and ecosystems, right? So now you're in the solar, okay? You're in the solar chakra, and those solar chakras are different energies that go into your cycle, okay? So they recorrect your divisions, change the shapes and the vibration through its calculation and its communication and its radio signals, okay? Everything is vibration. So as soon as that goes into your body, it unites. Okay, so those solar energies that go into you are different energies that go into you through space, and it's continuing. And then you work your way up to the galactic, getting used to your galactic family, getting used to other intelligence, planets and solar systems through the vibration. And then you have the universe, getting used to everything around its DNA structure of the universe, how it's solved, how it's made, how it's connected through its line formations, getting used to galaxies, getting used to other universes. And then you have the define. Define is basically a higher self getting used to its atmospheres in all different countries where you can fly around to any location through the mind. So those are the four definitions. Anything above from solar to space is a totally different separation from your body and ecosystems, because you're no longer a human vessel when you're in space. You are the higher self. You are the galactic self. Now, everybody resonates on a different level of frequency and levels of its vibration of our harmonics. So it's very important to understand that your aura is just not an aura. It's everything to its source. It's everything to its energy source. It's everything through its connection force. It's everything through its galactic force. So hopefully that helps you out. So I help you out as much as I can so you guys get a long division and you get a short division of what's going on. My starseed origin? Well, my tidal geographical system is way too long. It's so complicated. I realm in so many different parallel universes. The storyline through its graphics is too much. It's too strong wind. I got so much going on through its space and its continuum. So my volumes of understanding of yourself, your definitive self, your higher self, your galactic self, the lives that you live through its past and its presence is now awake. So when that's awake, you go through different periods of people or things that you were. Like everything has an energy source, and that energy source goes from, I'm a supreme being of light. Archangel, I'm a demigod through its angelic realms and its mastering, synchronizing soul through its guards and its rivers of lights. Commander-in-Chief of the Galactic Federation of all star seeds. I'm also ruler of vanguards, star seeds, and light workers of all lights. Master of synchronizing soul through the century circle. Traditional healer through the Gunamini. Protector and provider of Father/Mother Earth. Its gravitation and its pull of its atmospheres and space continuum of all dimensional realms. I reside in the G1 star system systems. So it is, it's a light formation through its stars, but it's a connection star that's high rising through its elements. So I'm in the highest form of its intelligence through its dimensional realms, if that makes any sense. So like I said, it's a huge title, and that's why I sum it up, because I am given so much energy every single day through this electronic device that I give back. Yes, you can, but you have to understand its circuitry. You have to understand its velocity, your speed, acceleration. Higher self revolves everything around its speed. Everything resides around its dimensions, its vibration. And once you break those vibrations, you break those codes through its matrix and its grids. Once you're in the webbing graph, then you can create your own dimension and go through a different parallel. So you can go through a wormhole. But you got to know how to activate it. You got to know how to understand line formation, understand shapes. You have to understand its divisions. You have to understand calculation, modification, everything through its calibration. It's the cerebral cortex. It's the mind telepathy. It's the brain frequencies. But yeah, it's the most important thing to have a relationship and partnership with your body and ecosystems. Know how to take care of your body, know how to breathe properly, know how to exercise, understand your volumes, understand your human behaviors, understand your human instincts, understand your spidey sense, precognition. Once you understand the mind and what it can do, and the brain, and how subconscious becomes no longer the subconscious, it becomes the conscious. So but keep meditating, keep understanding breathing, know your aura, know your thoughts, know your sacred universal heart, have connection and relationship, partnership with everything. Once you understand your energies and your energy cycles through your energy fields, you'll understand everybody else's energy fields. And that's where it gets really interesting, because you get more informed with people. You get to understand their behavior, get to understand where they're coming from. You can also read people, their body language, their ups and downs. So it's all about human evolution, understanding everything around it and its system. Once you understand your energy fields, once you understand your vibrations through its harmonics, you can have connection waves in all forms. Oh, how you doing? Just talking about the galactic system, and keeping you updates of what's going on right now through its solar systems and its plantations and intelligence. So, welcome to my YouTube channel. So I'm going to start doing a lot more live feeds because everybody needs help, and I'm also in the midst of healing people too. Anybody that needs to be healed. So, and you get a better understanding what the galactic system is, what it provides, what it does for you, how to communicate, how to resonate. All these things are extremely important. What's amazing too is a lot of people, they have a lot of skepticism. They have a lot of doubts. It's because they don't believe in their self. They don't believe that their heart can expand to a big, humongous electronic device where it just resonates all around yourself and its system through its energy systematical psychokinetic system. Everything is connected through its multi-universe. And once you get both ways of its connection and its wires through its radio signals, you are so powerful. You're so connected with yourself. It's the biggest thing in the world next to the energy core. It's the answer and prayers to everything. It's a connection to all line formations of planets and solar systems. Eric. Hola. Buenos días. Bienvenido. YouTube. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So, I'm just giving updates going on right now with the galactic system and the energy core. How's your body and ecosystems? Have they been residing with you? Have there been any conflicts or problems? That's because you're on a lower vibration. When you're in a low vibration and you're in the solar system, it's trying to find a connection way through its higher self. So once you find that higher self, you can levitate yourself and keep yourself at balance. Remember to get friendship and relationship and partnership with all planets, solar systems, and intelligence. Then you'll find your balance. Then you won't lag. When you go up and down, you'll be balancing every time. I am healing you right now. I can heal you. I can change everything in your body and eco structures. I know its DNA structures, how it's made, how it's formalized through its particles, energies, molecules, atoms, elliptical energy systematical systems through the biochemical and DNA structures, how everything formulates through stars, communication devices, how it's connected through all realms of definitive space. So because I know your circulation rotation through its vibration and its lower frequencies of its volumes, I understand the line divisions that are all through the body and ecosystems. So that's how I can heal fast. I can heal by solar text, just texting. I can heal by voice. Through this electronic device, everybody gets healed very quickly. And right now we're using, I'm having full collaboration, relationship, partnership right now with 104 galactic higher forces that are now protecting the energy grid through its protection grids of the multidimensional Earth. We're changing its vibration and its line frequencies to its shapes. Okay, so everything needs long division and latitude. So once we get the full calculation through pyramids, we can use that energy source, uprise it through its laser mechanisms, use the 12 Godheads, okay, and the transformation lights, which is the golden third eye, its connection waves through my golden heart, my golden black breastplate, which is now a force energy field through its solar systems and its dimensional realms of all intelligence. So I get ahead of myself, I just constantly, because I have the galactic system energy, it's crazy because live is amazing. It's incredible force that goes on right now. And the more I go live, the more people heal just by my voice, because I have infinitive breath. It's like a laser mechanism where it comes from space. Listen to this. You hear that? It's like hollow. It's like coming from space. So I go, wow. It's like a laser. And that goes right into the computer and goes into the backdraft of its firewalls and into the firewalls through its transformation lights to another country, and then it travels through another dimension through its solar system. It reaches its solar system through its plantation to its intelligence, goes into the brain frequencies of the mind, recorrects all its divisions and electronics through its chakra formations, uplifts center circles through its divisions and line divisions, uses its circulation through its rotations, and upwinds everything through its cycles. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm just not an archangel. I'm also a demigod. You know, I'm communication with everything right now through its solar system, intelligence, and planets. I have communication lines with all intelligence. You'd be amazed how many intelligence there are rising in so many different solar systems. And it's incredible to know that we are not just the ones, but we are the most important humans on the multidimensional Earth. The dimensional Earth is the most important thing in the solar system and its multi-universe. And that is because it high rises its line divisions through its calculation, modifications, through its energy source, its force fields, energy fields, and it's using communication devices through its radio signals and shapes. It keeps its ground formations and its gravitational pull through the line divisions of all planets, solar systems, and intelligence. You want to write that down? That's what I'm saying. Once you get in the galactic system, you know everything through its line divisions. Everything is through calculation. And once you get into the frequencies, then you get into the matrix. The matrix is pretty incredible. Pretty amazing. It's going to affect a lot of people, but in a good way. So right now, like I said, I have protection grids all around its multidimensional Earth. I'm controlling its atmospheres through its space continuum and its multidimensional realms, plus its ground formations, all of its electricity grounds, opening portals, and I'm keeping location devices and energy cycles through the systematical systems of the synchronizing souls. So your connection waves and full connection centers through its body and ecosystems are going on continuous force through its rotation and rotation. And everything is through vibration. So right now we're using its corrected divisions through its power grid. So I have control of the multidimensional Earth and its vibration right now. So everybody is going to be high rising their body and ecosystems through its harmonics. So we've got to bring that vibration so everybody can plot it to the fifth dimension, because the fifth dimension is extremely high vibration. So we have to recorrect all its divisions and its DNA structures through its particles and energies through its multi-universe, through every synchronizing soul. So that's why I'm doing this live channels now. Now, if I get too construed or too complicated or too confused, please go back to my videos from very day one. I've got over 200 videos. You get more formalized of what's going on through the galactic system and the energy core. I'm connection waves with all intelligence, all planets and solar systems. Okay. I'm high rising on the highest dimension in the multi-universal world through its connection wires of all communication lines and its radio signals. So it's very important that you watch all my videos. Not all at once, because there's so many, but you'll get a gist of what's going on. And there's a lot of people that have been voluming through my channel, through its resonance. So Just make sure that you have full connection wires, get connected with your higher self, get connected with your soul or harmonic, understand your vibrations and your energy fields. Then everybody would be a lot more easy to resonance. But right now, yeah, it's everything about it, synchronizing souls, life formations, three dimensionals, you know. Well, yeah, it should, because it's the truth. And, you know, it's gone way beyond that, because it's not science and technology. It is in a sense, but technology is everything through its lining graph, everything through its calculation, everything through its matrix and its grids. It's not what you think. It's so complex, it's so complicated, it's hard to understand. But if you understand your body, if you understand your ecosystems and all your circuitry, you understand your everything through its vibration and the velocity, speed, acceleration through the higher self, then you understand what I'm talking about. Because once you're in space, you're the higher self. The higher self has connection waves in everywhere he goes, or she goes for that matter. Linda, how you doing? Buenos dias. Yeah, just giving upgrades right now, what's going on through the galactic system, the energy core. So yeah, I was just telling everybody how everything is so complicated in space and it's continuing. Everybody formulates in a different way. Everybody resonates in a different way. Everybody talks in a different way, but they all come out with the same answer. Everybody wants to be happy. Everybody wants to have peace in the world. You know, you can have peace and balance, and it's never been done. Believe it or not, you know, if you watch or look or see the Book of Revelations, King James Bible, all those, you'll see what's going on, how it's created from the old earth to the multidimensional earth. So I put on this planet for that reason only, to change its vibration through its frequencies and harmonics, change everything through its cycles and its divisions, uprise its sense system, use the long division and latitude through its shapes. Okay, once I get that vibration, I can put that energy and force field around the multidimensional earth, uprise it, put it in the fifth dimension through a different parallel. Okay, time switch everybody through its solar systems, use the location grids through synchronizing souls through their body and ecosystems, correct their divisions, uprise their energy fields through the force fields, change that vibration and bring them to the fifth dimension. Come on, everybody, say wow, wow. Yeah, well, no, you can watch it back. I'm just repeating the reason why I repeat myself, okay? The reason why I repeat myself is because I'm high rising and so much intelligence, they need to hear it over and over because it's on a different vibration, okay? And every intelligence, there's so much intelligence in so many different planet and solar systems, they need to hear this because it resonates on different waving lengths and patterns through its radio signals. It's way beyond human understanding. I mean, my volumes of electricity and events go through my body, and everything is connected through its energy cycles, understanding your energy fields, your vibration, harmonics, and frequencies. Now, if you understand those three things, you understand space continuum. You understand the multi-dimensional earth. But if you don't understand your energy fields, if you don't understand your energy vibes, your energy cycles, your energy systematical systems, everything through synchronizing soul, everything through the multidimensional universal heart, you're going to have problems. You're going to have problems. You have to get connected with your energy fields. You have to get connected with your energy cycles. And the only way you understand your divisions through space and its continuum and its line formations, all through its meditation methods and its shapes, then you get connected with the higher self. because the higher self has answers to everything through its multi-universe. There's not one question that you guys can't ask me that I don't know. I know everything in the multi-universe. I've mastered every system in the solar systems of the galactic system. I know what goes on every single day. Everything is communicated through not just the multidimensional Earth, because it has its own communication lines through its energy cycles. Okay, it's vaporizing through its systems right now. But the galactic solar sun planet is the highest formulation of its communication devices through its waving patterns. And don't forget the galactic moon. Now, you guys can't see the galactic moon and the galactic solar sun planet. It's not a sphere. It's a different shape. Every vibration resides in a different shape through its communication and its devices. Everything is located in a different realm. Everything has its own connection waves and its patterns. So hopefully that helps you out. Alchemy minerals are good. There's tea herbs that you can use. There's a lot of Chinese herbs that you can use. There's acupuncture. There's volumes of reflexology. There's also understanding the pinpoints of your body and your ecosystems, understanding how you can pinpoint all your circulation through its rotation of its body and its system. You can understand your connection ways. Also, through the body, diet's very important. Drink lots and lots of water, because the continuous force through its space, you're volumizing its continuous force through acceleration. So the faster you go, the more water you have to drink. And again, once you're the higher self and you understand its space, everything is real. And that's where you get your power. Your connected power, your mystery power, your magic power. Eric Anderson, how you doing? Yeah. So everybody that resonates on my channel, either your light formation or you're going on a continuous force through its volumization and everything through its voicing grids. So you're getting upgrades every single time I talk through you through this electronic device. So you're being healed. And if you want to be healed a lot more, let me know and I'll heal you, because right now I have protection over its multidimensional Earth and it's protecting its grids through its 104 galactic higher self that are protecting it right now through its guardian. And right now we're just high rising everything through its volumes. So yeah. Well, see, the thing is too, you can have healing. Healing is, it can be done, but I can't heal somebody that's not a light formation. If you're not a light formation, you don't understand space or its continuing or higher self. I can't give you higher self because it's way too much vibration and it will load your system. So you have to start off small. You start off with your breathing. You start off with your meditation. You start off with your stances. You start off with your different exercising. You start off with your diets. You start off with everything through its connection. Understand how to open the mind, how to open the frequencies, how to open the body, how to open the ecosystems. That's how you start. So I can tell Val, the amazing thing is too, I don't need your name. I can just see the solar text. I can connect through your energy waves. Everything is connection through its vibration. So I can heal you, Val, and through that, I'll just change your cycles through its divisions and DNA structures, upline your wind cycles, change all volumes of its circulation, rotation, put those in line, because right now you're low density of light. So I'll bring up that light up that formation, and connect through its waves. So those energy cycles through the brain and frequencies that you're feeling right now are a little tingly. And it's going to go through a line of division, and it's going to go through your body. So right now it's circulating. So how do you feel? Val, how do you feel? What your body ecosystem's doing right now? Is it working through its wind cycles? Everything through its body is space continuum. So everybody has a dimensional heart. Yeah, like Linda, my hands are burning. Nice, thanks. So I put energy to Linda. You know what I mean? I'm putting energy. Everybody has a body system that is different to its volumes. So you're going to feel it in the head. You're going to feel it in the heart. You're going to feel it in the chest. You're going to feel it in the legs. You're going to feel it in the feet. If you feel it in the feet, you're connected through Mother Earth and its gravitation. If you feel it in the hand, you're getting connected through the transformation lights of the Kundalini. If you feel it in the heart, you're getting connected through the heart and its community. If you're feeling it in the body and ecosystems, you're getting connection waves through its DNA structure. So now Linda feels it in her spine because the energy is going through cycles. So Linda, I'm correcting all your divisions and calculations. Your body structure, you're going to be able to walk a lot more taller. When I went through transformation and meditation for the very first time, everybody has a slouch, their neck, right? As soon as the energy that goes into you, it automatically goes up. And it connects everything through its body of volumes. So all that circulation through its pixels and line division, all those shapes or volume through its communication devices and its radio signals. And it's recorrecting its DNA structures. There you go. Ham, how you doing? Cocaine will improve your posture? No. It does the opposite. It will diffuse your mechanisms. It will shorten out your circuits. I don't know if you guys know this, but the DNA structure through space continuum is so different than humanity. Humanity has a different DNA. Your blood vessels, your tracheal values, you got your carotid or your throat, you got your brain frequencies, you got your blood flowing, you got your tendons, you got your vertebrae, you got your spine. Everything through its body and ecosystem is human, okay? But when you're in space, it's all electricity, it's all circuits, it's all DNA structures, it's particles of energy, it's line division, it's shapes, everything through its frequency and volumes of its harmonics. So it's all about restructuring. It's all about, putting back things in order. And that's what I do. Okay, Linda, take it easy. So I just finished fixing your body structure. You're going to be a lot more balanced. And your eye perception is going to change because you're already a light formation and you're doing exceptionally well on your channel. So your provisions of your lights are going to be a lot more stronger now. So whatever I say, it's going to happen. So you're going to see the matrix more. You're going to see the grids more. You're going to connect with a higher self more. You're going to find a different oxygen in its frequency levels through its harmonics and its vibration. So best of luck. See you again. That's all going to change. Your eye perception is going to change. Your eye color is going to change. Your hair is going to change. Your body structure is going to change. Your voicing grids are going to change. Everything through its body and ecosystem is going to change through its DNA structures. Everything's connected through its space, and it's continuing through its shapes, volumes, communication devices, and radio signals. It's unbelievable. I feel like I've been on for 10 minutes, and it's already been an hour. Okay, Eric, take it easy. Hopefully I helped you out. Hope to see you again. Not so much on the blood types. No, I'm more in formula with the DNA structures through space continuum. I know everything and anything about space continuum, planets, volumes of intelligence, solar systems, everything that resides in its particles, its galaxies, its multidimensional Earths, its parallels. I'm still getting used to the human vessel because I just live in a human vessel. Whatever you miss, simply all you have to do is just go back. It's being recorded right now, so you can watch it later. I know I talk in extremely high volume because the energies that are given to me are in a different waving length, different system. So even though I'm talking to everybody right now, I'm still in the galactic system. I live in the galactic system. I am the galactic system. My forcing nature is the galactic system, through its cloud formations, through its angelic realms, through its definitive space, through its intelligence, through its body and ecosystems. So. So, you know, PowerPoints, yeah. Lock formations, you know, they're in the hand, they're in the shoulders, they're in the body, they're in the arms, they're in the neck, you know, anywhere. Pressure points. That's just touching the nerve system. So. But whenever you guys get a chance, make sure you spread the word. I want everybody to know what's going on through the resonating channel, through the galactic system, the energy core. I'm in the midst of healing people now, so more the merrier. So spread the word. Get everybody to watch my channel because it's very important right now because this dimension is changing its vibration. I got to get everybody on that frequency level. I can't platitude anybody on the fifth dimension. It's too powerful. The energy vibes are too strong. It's patterns, it's waving patterns, it's connection wires, everything through its radio signals. So that's why I got to change your divisions and energy fields and your vibrations through its harmonics. Then I could put you guys on there. I can heal you to make you go faster. I can align, balance your divisions and your chakra formations. I can open up your psyche through your third eye. Oh, who asked me the third eye? Anyway, I'll give you the answer to that. To get connection through the pineal gland, okay, is to understand that everything through its brain, okay, because it's a light formation. I don't know if you know it, but it's open right now. See that? It's open. It always stays open because I'm correcting everything in its alignments and its atmospheres, moving cloud formations, moving dimensions, shapes, changing its energy fields. So everything that I tell you is all spiritual. Spiritual. We have a physical and a spiritual side of us. If you tap into the physical and you meditate, you're going to have problems. You have to have physical, actually, it's a physical, mental, and spiritual. Sorry. Those are the three combinations that you need. Because the brain deals with physiology, okay, and psychology. That's the only way you become your higher self. It's the only way you become the galactic self. And once you understand those systems, you can master those systems through its communication of all intelligence. So you gotta understand spiritualism. Spiritualism is everything to the soul. Soul is the answers to everything. The heart is, everything's connected. You guys have to know that everything around you is connected. And then it becomes, then you understand the matrix, how it uses its 9 divisions, how it uses its computer graphing through its analytics. Its metric system is high rising through its volumes of patterns. It's so powerful. I can't even explain it. It's too complicated. I can just tell you. I could show you, but through an observation. But then you have to understand your power grids. You have to understand your protection grids. Because I gave somebody your higher self, but they were already formalized. He was a professor, so he was already connection with his waves. He understands space and its continuum. So he had a little bit of understanding what was going on through his brain frequencies. So I gave him an observation link, put him up through his journey, and he saw a webbing graph, which is the matrix. Once you tap into the matrix, then you can formalize through the pyramids and become the higher self. Because once you energize those pyramids, because the energy system is charging up your mechanisms through its circuits. So the higher self has to go on its continuous force. It's like charging up a battery. Same thing with the higher self. That's what I mean. You have to understand its electricity through its body and ecosystems. So it's very important to understand that. To understand anything through its system and its dimensional rounds, you have to surrender yourself, simple divine. Everybody wants money. That's free will. You can't take away free will. Free will is extremely hard to understand. You have to see things in a different way. You have to see money in a different way. You have to see humans in a different way. You have to see locations in a different way. You have to see their behaviors a different way. You have to see the multidimensional earth in a different way. You have to see intelligence in a different way. Then you can understand the belief system. Once you understand the belief system, it becomes real to you. And then visualization kicks in, and then the higher self kicks in, and then space continuum kicks in. And then the multidimensional earth, and then the matrix. Well, yeah, I'm healing you. You want your third eye, I'm giving you your third eye. But you got to meditate. It's going through your body and ecosystems. That's probably why, because you never had it. It's totally normal to feel energy. My voicing grids go through this electronic device and it vibrates through its channels, right? I put my hand out and you get healed. You're going to feel the energy. Feel that energy? How do you feel that energy? It's all electricity. And those volumes come out and go into the channel, go into the system, through its channel, through its divisions, through its pyramids, locations. And once it reaches its laser mechanisms, it goes into the body and ecosystems. It's extremely powerful, extremely powerful. I could put thoughts in your head, you wouldn't even know it. It's not what you wear. It's understanding. It's mastering. It's thinking. It's knowing. has nothing to do with what you're wearing. You have to meditate with the mind, and the mind takes over. You have to understand its openness. You have to understand its frequency. You have to understand its vibration. You have to understand your body and ecosystems. You have to understand your energy fields. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Your belief system, once you open your belief system through the transformation eyes, through the lights of the third eye, yeah, you can definitely move yourself forward through your journeys. For sure. But the energy I give you is going to help you out along the way. It's going to move you faster and bring you up to a higher vibration. So. But it's all about practice, believing in yourself. You know, you practice anything, you practice perfect, right? The best way you know how, if you're meditating, you're doing things right, you know things are going to go right. If you're meditating wrong, try to recollect your thoughts and try to feel, okay, what am I doing wrong? How can I make this right? You have to understand the physical, mental, and spiritual. It's the only way you're going to be able to meditate. Any master would tell you that. Any master guru. Ask, well, okay, how did you get here? You know, it's good to find out from other people. You know, people will let you know, I got here because I did this. You know, and they got information from somebody else. So everybody helps everybody else. It's kind of like word to mouth, you know. So. I've been on here an hour and almost an hour and 15. Wow. I talk so fast. It's incredible force that's going through its waves right now. You can put thoughts in your own head. You have to master everything through a space continuum before you can do that. You have to understand why you're doing this and what is it doing for you. How's it taking you where you want to go? When is this going to happen? Why is this going to happen? Answer all these questions. You know, these are in my videos too. Mastering thoughts. Using those as connection devices. And it changes its waving patterns through its radio signals. Send it up into space continuum. Not sure why we're not seeing it. Probably have to reset your computer. Yeah, your format is probably, you know, or you have a lot of browsers open, or you have to clean your virus. Everything through the computer is everything through the head and its frequencies. Everything's connected through its wires. Every computer has a software, right? So depending on your software, always upgrade your system, you know? So just reset your electronic device, your computer system. Change your formats, defrag its system, default, Yeah, you can call them PowerPoints. I find if you reset your computer, it reformalizes everything, sets us back to its format and its systems. So. So any more questions anybody like to know about? My last live was 2 hours, I think. So I'd probably go there again. But I have time free, so that's why I do live shows. So you guys get more formalized on what's going on. Keep you in the loop of things, you know? Aren't we all ready? Nope. Nope. That's why I'm here. Everybody's on a different connecting waving length right now, and its vibration is so different than everybody else's. Everybody volumes at different frequencies and its harmonics, so I have to recalculate, change all its patterns through the body and ecosystems before you guys can go to the fifth dimension. You have to understand your energies. You have to understand vibration. You have to understand your energy fields. You don't understand that, you don't understand space continuum. You don't understand space continuum, you don't understand your higher self. You understand your higher self, you don't understand the galactic self. So, but everybody will platitude there. It's just, it's a process that takes time. Very few. Very, very few. I'm the highest through its galactic realm when it comes to intelligence. Through it's a reflection of everything through its data processing. And like I said, I'm Commander-in-Chief of the Galactic Federation of all definitive space realms, spaceships, intelligence, planets, solar systems, galaxies, parallels, all dimensional realms of particles, energies, DNA structures of humanities. I mean, the connection wires are at full extent right now, but yeah, there's not too many. But I do have line formations. I've got so much power over my body and ecosystems. I have 120 angels that reside me around my energy cycles every day. 120. I have 104 galactic higher self protecting its grid through its ground formations and its atmospheres through its space and continuum, and using energy fields and force fields to protect anything around its dimensional Earth. I have Father, Mother Gaia backing me up. I'm a demigod. I'm an archangel. So that's okay. Yeah, just reset your system. It's totally fine. It'll be after that, but then you'll be able to watch what you missed. So that's the beautiful thing. Whatever you missed, you can watch again, you know? So hopefully this channel resonates with you. And like I said, you have friends and family and whatever, spread the word. Let them get connected through my channel, and maybe I can know them. That depends on your energies. At the understanding you have to know your systematical systems. You have to know your analytical systems. You have to know your voicing grids, everything through its dominations, through its diameters, through its calculation, everything through the ear. The higher self communicates with you. It commands your force. And it tells you what to do. That's how you get the information. You have to understand your energies. That's the most important thing. Understand your energies, then you understand your information, what's given to you. And then you can reflect and give it back to people. But you have to master your chakra formations. Samantha, how you doing? Well, the sun is the galactic solar sun planet. Nobody can see it but me. But also the galactic moon. So the sun and the great central sun. The central sun is in a different division. It's different parallel. So but what's really exciting is when I can talk to you about the 6th dimension, 7th dimension, 8th dimension, 9, 10, 11, all the way up to 20th dimension. I've been up to all dimensional realms through its frequencies. So I have the answers to everything through its space and its continuum. But the difference between it is understanding their vibrations, understanding communication lines, understanding waving patterns, understanding cloud formations, understanding dimensions, understanding frequencies, understanding shapes, understanding the matrix, its grids, understanding rotation, understanding circulation. Most important, communication. But like I said, you know, everybody has their full connection ways. Everybody has their own electronic devices that they can get upgrades. You know, everything that you need to know about. And you feel the resonance is going stronger and stronger. Well, then that's because all its frequency levels are high rising. So everybody's getting full connection right now. Black holes are created through negative thoughts. One thing you guys have to understand is that we are created from the multidimensional Earth, okay? But we're also created by the multidimensional realm. So its connection and its energy source is a reactor, and it's a connection force that goes round and round and round and round. So it's a communication line, okay? It's like the infinity, which is all those communication lines, 12 divisions in its center. Well, it's the same thing. So everything is communication. So creating a black hole, you can create that just by thought alone. But you have to understand its dimension. You have to understand it. Anything you want done has to be through space and its continuum. And the only way you can get answers from space and its continuum or anything about its multidimensional realms is to be the galactic higher self. You have to be in space and its continuum. So you see it through your transformation lights and the radiation lights. You know, the line divisions, it separates into 4 septic centers. I see northwest, south, and east. Once you're in space continuum, you see everything, but you have to be a totally different DNA structure. So your connection ways have to be connected through space and its continuum. You have to be on that same oxygen level. But that's what it is. There's a lot more that goes into black holes. There's a lot more that goes into dimensions. There's a lot more that goes into galaxies and parallels. It's complex, it's complicated, but once you're the higher self, the galactic higher self, you are The system. If you master the systems, you know the answers to everything, because everything resonates through its communication lines, radio signals, transformation lights, and everything through its realms. Everything is through relationship and partnership and space continuum. It's like shaking hands. Hi, how's it going? Nice to meet you. Now you're friends, right? Now, if you want to keep being friends, you become a relationship, and that relationship becomes partnership. And now you have connection waves through all solar systems, planets, intelligence, through its vibration. So, no problem, Reflection. It was nice meeting you, and hopefully you guys are, hope you come back and resonate on another timing channel through its live. But every time I give you information, it changes your energy waves. It changes your thinking, and then thinking becomes knowing, because the higher self doesn't resonate on thinking. It only knows. Priestess Felisa, hi. Oh, there you go. So I just gave you an energy source. I uprise your system. No. I'm not vegetarian. But I love my salads. I love my pollo, which is chicken, and carne, which is meat. So I try to, keep balance with my diets. Try to. So sometimes it's pretty hard because you're eating stuff that you don't want to eat because it's so good, but it's so bad for your system. And the energies that go into you doesn't allow you to do certain things. It depends on your chakra formation, which chakra formation, your communication through its divisions and its shapes. Everything has a radio signal in through its chakra formation and has a different color. It's not just resonate in one color, because the multidimensional realms are different colors. So that's a whole nother conversation, but we'll get into that later. It's extremely complex when you're in the multidimensional realms of its multi-universe. There's not just one multi-universe, there's multi-universes. So anyway, Priestess, welcome to my channel. I eat that too, but like I said, I try to keep my balance between my 4 food groups. So it's extremely important, because whatever's putting into you, it's going to tell you no, no, no. Change your eating habits. You're not allowed to. You're not going to be able to smoke. You're not going to be able to drink, because those energies that go into you are strong wind, and it forces you not to eat it. It's like a live mechanism inside you that's telling you what to do. It's the former self of you is the higher self. Comes out of your body. It's an image of you, but it's a reflection of you. Okay? This is the higher self. It's communicating now. It's telling you what to do. And then it goes into space, flies around, looks around, goes anywhere, goes up, goes down, northwest, south, and east. That's what the higher self does. Your higher self is telling you not to eat that. Your body and ecosystems will tell you exactly what you're supposed to eat. The higher self is a commanding force. And not only that, but my power in septic centers allows me to, if I see you in person, I can tell if you have a higher self. And if you have a higher self, I can talk to that higher self. And that higher self will tell me what you need to do to get your higher self. because I could communicate with any mechanism. You know, it's communication. I touch the computer, that energy goes into me and becomes the computer, right? And I understand its volumes. I understand if it's low, medium, high frequencies. So everything has its own connection port that goes into your arm, goes into your body, and it tells you, and it's building communication around you. Great. Thank you. Appreciate that. Priestess, send the word out, you know? I want everybody to resonate my channel. Vegetarian's good, as long as you eat a little bit of meat, depending on your higher self. Once you understand your higher self, you understand space continuum. If you don't understand your higher self, you won't understand space continuum. You can't understand space continuum from a human. You can't. It's too complicated. I mean, we live in a human vessel, and the whole idea is to get that light formation and become the higher self. That's what we want. We want to move forward. It's all in my videos. It's so important to understand that you create your own illusion. You create your own mystery. You create your own reality. You create your own life. You create your own journeys. Actually, it is. It's the subconscious. But once you get connected through the higher self and full connection waves, through its energy cycles, energy fields, through its body and ecosystems, then it becomes the conscious. Because I live in a conscious every single day through the higher. I'm the galactic higher self. I'm the highest form of its calculation through its systematic systems of the systems of star system systems, which is the G1. So, if that makes any sense. You don't use this every day. This is data input that's logged in your brain and your mind frequencies. We only use this every day, right? We don't use this. But once this turns into this on a day-to-day basis through space continuum, then you're using 100% of the conscious through space continuum. It's very hard to get a higher self that lives inside your body. Okay. Now that's what happened with me and my DNA structures through its biochemicals, all through its reproduction. It was analyzing through its analytical system, scanning my graphing system through my body and ecosystems. So it was changing everything through its molecules, particles, energies, everything through its atmospheres and its galaxies. So it's collaborating everything all together, becomes superhuman, right? Gets to know its atmosphere, gets to know its energies, gets to know its meteorological systems, its planets, its solar systems, its gravitation and its pull, its energy systems. It has octave systems, septive systems, everything through its analyzing systems, geographical systems, DNA structure systems, also string theory systems, location grid. Once you're connected through that and in the galactic system, you are the system. You are the connection waves to everything through its multidimensional realms and its Earth and all its solar systems. Psychedelics, it's okay. It has a fabrication to it, but it's like I said, you got to be the higher self to get anything through its knowledge. I mean, psychedelics is, you have to understand your brain frequencies and your mind frequencies. Once you understand that, you have full calculation through its modifications and understand that you can move objects in space, how you can use telekinesis, how you can use mind over matter, telepathy. There's a lot of people that use power for the wrongdoing. That energy goes into them and they create whatever they want through its vibration. And once they create that vibration, it becomes dark. And when it becomes dark, it evolves and expands. And that's why we have destruction. That's why we have bad behaviors. That's why we have bad people, right? We only have bad people because of bad vibration. There's no such thing as bad people, bad people. It's just the bad energy. That's all it is. It's the bad thoughts that you put in your head. Thoughts are everything to its space and its continuum. As soon as you go outside and you say something negative to somebody, that's going to resonate to the next person because it's going through their energy fields. Do you understand what I'm talking about? You're not just talking outside. You're talking around its energy cycle, its community. And it circles. It travels. So if you put bad thoughts in there, it's going to connect its ways to other people. You're going to have a bad day at work. You're going to have a bad day with people. Bad things happen to you because it's always bad thoughts. You put good thoughts in there, good thoughts happen. Now, it's understanding how to balance that. It's coming through its dichotomy and understanding its ego, because the ego has the light and the dark. But if you can balance the two and bring them to one, that's what this is. The yin and the yang. Yeah, like I said, the diet's very important. And I'll say again and again and again and again and again that the higher self reflects on certain foods because those energies are extremely powerful. And it's going to tell you exactly, no, you're not going to eat this. You're changing your eating habits. You're going to work out this way. Sometimes, no, it depends because you're recreating a newer self. So you might change your hair. You might change your body structure. You might change your voice and grace. You might change your eating habits. You might change your personality. You might change your the difference between you and your friends. Everything through its energy cycles and its meditation methods. So you're going to resonate in a different way and look different. Like I said, with being in the higher self that's in me every single day, it's very hard to get. Higher self through meditation goes into space. And whenever you need it, it's there for you at your beck and call. But when you formalize into a whole different outlook of its DNA structure, how you become the higher self, you think different, you know different, you are different. But when you have a higher self in space too, that's correcting its divisions and its multiplications of calculation and everything through its line formation, everything through its shapes and its vibration and its frequencies and its harmonics, that's a whole nother realm of space. The relativity sense of what's going on through its speeds continuum, time continuum, slow continuum, vaporation continuum. Vaporation continuum is basically synchronizing yourself through a different dimensional realm, through a porthole. That porthole is going through its connection devices, all its electrical fields, through its force fields and energy fields. So that's what that is. So but you know, the most important thing that you could do is to keep your waving patterns up. Always meditate. You have to meditate. If you don't meditate, you're not moving forward. You're just staying where you are. And the more negative thoughts you put in, the more you watch news, the more you watch anything related to a bad source, those energy cycles will go into space continuum and it will change its atmosphere. You're changing its atmosphere. You're not just changing your body, you're changing everything around it. And everything around it has connection devices through its patterns. And you're connecting on so many different levels of people. And all those connections are going to be bad because you're putting bad thoughts in there. That's how powerful it is. That's how powerful the mind is. That's how powerful the brain frequencies are. But if you can match the mind and the brain and the transformation lights, whoa, you're on your way to success. You're high volumizing everything through its space and its continuum. Understanding DNA structures, understanding the body and ecosystems, understanding humanity and its thoughts, its continuous force, its waving patterns, its energy cycles, through the analytical systems. So like I said, if I'm talking too fast, you can watch it back. Some people have, I had somebody who was resonating on my channel and says, listen, man, I don't understand what you're talking about. I had to watch it 3 times and I still don't understand it. Because it's not on a human point of view. It's everything through its space and its continuum. Because once you become the galactic higher self, you're through a totally different DNA structure. You're living a whole different civilization. It's extremely, extremely higher realm. And its intelligence, oh, it's unbelievable. The metric system and the computer systems alone, whoa, way beyond human understanding. You feel the truth, but the only way to get there is to understand your higher self and actually be in space. You have to live in space. You can't just meditate and then get what you want and then come back down again, because the higher self is a high-spirited force through its life formation of all electricity in its realms. But when you're flying around, you're getting to know all communication. You're getting to know all shapes. You're getting to know its galaxies and its particles, how it formulates, how it explodes, how it unites, how it implodes, how it creates. That's the beautiful thing about the multi-universe. There's so much you can learn. And the truth understanding that everything in its space is all true. You know how they say truth will set you free? It's explanatory, but it gives you what you need to, like, people have the freedom of speech to talk whatever they want. It's the same thing. Everybody values that you can value people's opinion, take it good way or a bad way, but never judge. Never judge. It's the worst thing that you can do. So, but you know, if you want to see space, I can put thoughts in there. Use my transformation lights, and I'll just give you a taste of what it's like to actually, you know, through its observation. But you got to use protection grids. There's high volumes of so many different energies that I can't even comprehend. It's too many. It's too many. And it's always circulating. It's always rotating. It's always on a fierce force. It's never stopped. It only stops when you meditate. It wants to listen to what you're saying. It wants to know your chakra formation that you're using through its calculation, through its communication, and its radio signals. I don't need to meditate, Samantha. If you want to meditate, that's fine. But I'm basically, you know, anything you want to see, I can, you know, you can set it in your mind. If you open your belief system, you'll see what you want to see. Like if I say you're going to see a solar system, you're going to see a solar system. Because I'm allowing you to see a solar system. I'm opening my connection waves to you. So that line formation goes through its pyramids and its radio signals through its laser mechanisms. So it's kind of like a blink. It's like a, You see it and then it goes away. Numbers are communication through its angels and its realms. Anything numbers is related through its matrix grids and its codes and its frequencies. So every time you see a number, the multi-universe is trying to connect with you on a different level, higher level through its dimension and its vibration. That's why everybody sees numbers 1111, 444, 2222, 1212. So every number is a communication line to intelligence. Once you understand your connection waves, you understand its communication lines, you understand radio signals. It's very hard to understand, as a human. If you haven't meditated at all, then, your mind is open and you connect a lot faster because there's no intelligence that's in there. There are people that understand space, but they don't understand its continuum. There's a lot of people that understand the higher self, but they don't understand the continuum, or they don't understand space. You have to understand everything that's connected. That's the only way you're going to get the answers to anything you want to know. Yeah, everything is given daily, Samantha, on a human point, because everything is through Google, but that's on a human DNA. I'm talking about the galactic system. I'm talking about everything through its DNA structures, how everything revolves in different century circles, different diameters, different solar system. Everything has its own connection through space, and it's a continuum. It has its own self-involvement. It has its own breathing mechanism. It has its own life. It has its own movement and its own communication. But anything on that, Google or any other sites that gives you information, that's great. But anything you want to know from the galactic system, come to me. Anything beyond that, because Google doesn't know that. Scientists don't know that. Astronauts don't know that. Only me. There are people, but very few. You can do it personally to them. You can tell them where to go and send and tell them what link it is, but don't put links like that. They can figure that out for themselves. If they're interested, Gracias. Because I resonate on the highest dimension. Okay. The highest dimension through the galactic and the solar system of its dimensional. So I resonate on all levels of space continuum. Look at this. It's almost 2 hours and it feels like 20, 30 minutes. It's amazing. Get so much information to put out, you know? It's incredible. Bravery, how you doing? Morning. Yeah, so whatever you missed, you can watch because it's almost 2 hours now. My energy cycles through my energy systems and my energy divisions through its energy fields. It's high wind right now. I was just talking about activating a pyramid that's in Mexico, and I have full relationship partnership with that now, and its energy cycles. So it's extremely powerful. It has so much past, and it's like a solar mechanism that just goes round and round and round. You see the particles and energies and how it activates its pyramid. It's incredible. Well, it's good then. That means your energy cycles are high rising. Good. How you doing? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Buenos dias. So like I said, anything you want to know about, I've been almost 2 hours on this live stream, so you can watch it back. There's a lot that's been said. So I'd like to use my continuous force and go forward instead of reviewing, because now it's being recorded. So whatever you missed, you can watch. So Romania, I haven't been to Romania. Romania, yeah, there's a lot of ancient Times Square there. It's got huge connection waves, yeah, through its laser signals. It's got brother and sister systems there. The pyramids. It has connection waves there, yeah. Well, I was in Acapulco not too long ago, so I changed its atmospheres, its location grids, and its vibrations to its frequencies and its shapes. I synchronized its waters and changed its electricity devices through the flowing mechanisms of its calculation. So I got full structure and full control of its water's continuum. So it's high rising right now. But the seafloor, from where? Which sea? We have a lot of seas. There's Mediterranean Sea. Right now, we're just resonating on a different vibration, trying to find that frequency. That frequency level through a dimensional realm of Earth. It's extremely important to resonate. Everybody has to resonate on that level. Not the level of the dimensional Earth, because it's on a high rotation, because it's going through its connection wires, but I got to get everybody on that vibration through their frequencies and body and ecosystems. So everybody's got to connect in a different way through its energy fields, but they got to be high rise through its volumes. All those patterns are going to be going through its DNA structures. So, you know, whoever's on my channel is going to resonate around that. Well, if you're looking at the water, you're connected through your higher self, and your higher self is going through its seas. And usually when you get seas, you get dolphins, because they're electronic devices. They have huge connection waves through its radio signals. Dolphins are amazing. But everything through its solar system, everything through its waters continuous, ground formations, its mountains, its volcanoes, everything that's related to its vibration is going to be changed. Well, you have a calling mechanism through its radio signals. You're getting connection waves through nature and how everything is formalized through its electricity grounds. So everything is communication through the multi-universe. They're trying to connect with you. They're trying to let you know, do you understand what's given to you? So it just doesn't come visual. It's relatable to the body and ecosystem. And that energy cycle goes into your voicing grid. And your higher self is telling you what to do. And your eye perception goes into space continuum, and you see the matrix and its grids and its line formations, its frequencies. It's incredible to see. It's incredible to see. It becomes a sensation through its energy fields, but the visual becomes real if you master this vibration. Every dimension is a different vibration. So yeah. No, there's no such thing as an instant manifestation. You have to get to know your body and ecosystems and the brain frequencies in your mind before you can go into any kind of transformation manifestation. To go through transformation and manifestation, you have to understand that your DNA structures are changing from human to solar. Yeah, that's possible too. It can get closer. It's building a relationship and partnership through you. And then you become the higher self. So I've gone way, way beyond the 2,000 years reflection. I mean, I've gone, I don't know, it's just no number, anything. I've gone way back to the bank theory, even before it happened, even before the multi-universe, even before the galactic sun was born, back to solar sun planet. Yeah. Gaia started off as a ground formation. She was the grounds of Gardens of Eden. Believe it or not, I'm related to Adam and Eve. They're my cousins. I'll talk about going way back. That's going way beyond centuries. I mean, galaxies, dimensions, other multidimensional Earths, other dimensional realms. everybody's source of their own body ecosystems. So if you get full connection waves through your energy cycles, your energy fields, and your bodies, you're on your way to space continuum. You're on your way to the galactic system. You're on your way to a higher vibration. You're on your way to success. You're on your way to forwardness. You're on your way to loving and caring. You're on your way to unconditional love. Yep. That's what it is. That's what it is. Well, it's chromatic. You know, it's coming into the voluntary of provisions, and it's high rising through its new dimensional realm. It's rebirthing everything, actually. It's not just dimensional Earth or dimensional realms or galaxies or any other universe. It's just recreating a new division of vibration. So it is a center of being, yes. And that being becomes extremely knowledgeable. You know, it's interesting how people are talking about what is the one thing that you need, and they're saying is compassion. I said, okay, yes and no. Yes to compassion, but it's a lot more than just compassion. Like I said, once you understand your DNA structures and your space and its continuum and your galactic higher self, then you understand the multi-universe. It's not just compassion and grace and balance and everything. It's understanding your multidimensional communication through its universal sacred heart. Heart is the connector. Heart is the reactor. You can't. It's very hard to explain it. You start with that foundation and work your way up. Well, yeah, like I said, with the atmospheres alone, everybody's going to feel electronic interference. That's because the cloud formations are changing through its vibration and its frequencies. And everybody, when they look up at the atmosphere, they're going to see that. It's just the dimensional Earth is finding its new vibration through its protection grid. And that protection grid is going to be on full balance through its new frequency level. So once it gets on that harmonic, fifth dimension, here we come. Okay, bravery, take it easy, eh? That's the way to go. So, but yeah, it's a beautiful day outside right now. And there's a lot of bit of cloud formations right now through its astrogliding through a different dimension, through its parallels, through its matrix. It's opening its wind cycles, and its oscillation winds are correcting its divisions and its vibration. That's what I see right now, just looking up at the atmosphere. I don't go by age. I don't go by location. I don't go by place. I don't go by time. So I'm here on this earth, dimensional earth, for that reason. Is to correct its divisions, line divisions, shapes, bring its calculation through its modifications, uprise its winds through its cycles, bring its new vibration to harmonics through the dimensional earth and its humanity through its synchronizing souls. That's my job. That's why I'm here. Yeah. Oh, we're in a vessel. I call it a vessel. But when you're in space continuum, you're high voluming through a body ecosystem. It's not a human vessel when you're in space, because you're living a different life. I live in the galactic system. I don't live on Earth. I'm in a fifth dimension right now, but I've been in year 3000. I've been in the year 5000. I've been in the sixth dimension, seventh dimension, eighth dimension, 9, 10, all the way up to 50, 100, 150,000 dimension. I reside on the highest dimension of all realms through its definitive space. And it's all based on vibration. Oh yeah, there's all different intelligence on different solar systems and planets. Arturians, Pleiadians, Sirians, Lyrians, Gargarians, Triatheans. There's demigods, angels, archangels, divine angels, guard angels, spiritual walkers. There's so many different intelligences out there, but they all reside in a different vibration. And they all resonate on a different frequency level too through its harmonics. They're on an extremely kinetic energy wave. You can't reach any alien plantation until you know its frequency level. And everything is done by mind telepathy. That's how any alien nation, any planet communicates. And their voicing grids. Use their voicing grids. Yeah. So. Yeah, that's a good question. Reflection. I like complicated questions because I know the answers to everything. Cloud formations are basically shape-shifting through its winds and its geographic through its geometrics, and it's all formalizing through its DNA structures of particles of energies through its molecules, and it has a tremendous connection with ways through its dimensional realms of galaxies. So that's what cloud formations are formulating through. All different electricity devices, all its gamma rays. It has a velocity wind cycle. It has calculation through its oscillation cycles. Everything is connected through its energies. And shapes are line dividing through its line divisions, volumizing its century circle of its realms, its matrix grids, its line formations. Calculation, the modification of its frequency levels, of its divisions, of its dimensions. So it's communication lines through its radio signals. That's what shapes are. Shapes are formalized through its calculations and its cloud formations. Every cloud formation is different in different realm. So when you look up the atmosphere, when I look at the atmosphere, it's not blue, it's black, because everything through its line division, through its matrix and its pixels. Okay? So once you see pixels, you know you're in the matrix. Everything is calculated through line division and its shapes. So understanding its shapes, then you build relationship and partnership. And after you do that, you can go beyond through its dimensions and its webbing graphing. Once you go into the webbing graphing, you're going into the wormholes and you're creating that illusion. And that illusion becomes reality through its mastering of thoughts. And that thoughts becomes its dimensional rounds of its definitive space through the galactic higher self. Hopefully that helps you out, reflection. Hey, Nadine, how you doing? Oh, that's great. I'm glad to hear that. Everything's going great through your formalizations, through your meditation methods. I'm high volumizing through this channel right now. I really can't go any higher because I could break its frequency levels through its higher intelligence of its dimensions. I don't want to break those line formations because I got to recalculate that, redivide that, change its frequency levels through its harmonics, upwind its circles, change the DNA structures, upwinds its energy cycles through the body and ecosystems, through its space and its continuum, uprise its energy cycles through its divisions, change its calculation and its modification, uprise its dimensional rounds through its force fields and energy fields. That's what the voicing grid is. That's what it all volumizes through its radio signals. So complicated, eh? Things get more complicated, but the more you understand, the more you resonate. If you don't, go back to my videos. It's so important that you guys understand what's going on. It's gonna stretch it out. Well, that's great. I'm glad to hear that. You're using your breathing mechanisms and you're using your chakra formations and you changing those brain frequencies through your energy field. Two hours and 13 minutes. Wow. And 35 seconds. I could talk all day. I mean, I don't have much to do. Like I said, I'm usually busy on the weekend. I do videos every day. I'm doing a lot more live now because I'm healing people just on resonating on this channel. But it's great that you get live information rather than videos. But I still put my videos up because there's a lot of upgrades that need to go through its downloads and it's through its body and ecosystems. So I use it through my data processing, through the in and out. So you get full connection waves of what's going on through its next channel. But what I think I might do is I might go on another live. You know, it's still bright early in the morning right now. Some people are on a different time zone. But I think a few more questions and I'm going to tap out and I'll put up another update of what's going on through the system, star system systems. Oh, no problem. Priestess, take it easy, eh? Keep the energy live, up your frequency levels, keep your harmonics in line formation, change your chakra formations, upwind your cycles through your voicing grids, use your communication energy cycles through the systematical and the analytical system through its electronic defenses and its radiation, radioactive communication, and radio signals. So get connection with your waves, understand your systems, because priestess, you got a highlight formation there. So you're very connected through its energies. Pretty impressive. I do. Your star family is a cycle division, so you're part of the Pleiadian. Get connected with Pleiadians, because that's the galactic family. Everybody resonates on a different solar system through its vibration. So reflecting more of a connection wave, you're more of an Arturian. So it's very important that you guys get connected with your galactic family. But the only way to do that is you have to build friendship and relationship, partnership. They don't know you until you open your voicing grids, but you got to use your protection grids all the time, every time you go into space, because there are different levels in space continuum. Yeah. Yeah, everybody resonates on a different planet. Yeah, Arturians, they're very they're connection waves. They're very connected through its space continuum, its galactic sun, their galactic moon. They're very connected with their they resonate a lot with its humanity and its creativity, and its open cycles, and its line divisions of all. Its full connection waves through its century circle. They're connected with their solar self, so they understand space and what's in it. So your line formations and your calculations and your modifications are going to go a lot quicker. So you're going to platitude to the fifth dimension a lot faster because you're already connected through the Arturian family. But just pop up and say hello. Hi, I'm here. But you got to awake. You have to be awake. You have to have awakening. That's the only way you connect with your galactic family. If you meditate and you're not awake, your connection waves won't reach space. You have to have awakening if you want to get connected with your galactic family. You can meditate, but you can only have between 3, 5, 7. Highest formulation through a human vessel of its body is 12. So, yeah. So if you use those, master those chakra formations every day when you meditate, you go through a higher frequency, through its balance and its shape. So, oh, you're welcome, Nadine. Glad I could help you out. So I'm going to tap out soon. Is there any more questions? I'm going to update another live event, maybe in a couple hours, maybe sooner. See how it goes. Well, that's good. Yeah, because they're good people. So I'm resonating with you, giving the love and support to your family and friends and everybody that resonated around you through your energy cycles, through your systematical systems, and your energy field. So your connection wave is going to be a lot stronger wind. So what's happening now is that I'm not just healing you, but I'm healing its community around where you are. Charlie, how you doing? Dominican Republic. Yeah, I've been there. Muchas gracias. So how's Charlie doing? How's your energy cycles? How are your meditation methods going? Islanders. Mm. Yeah, you're solar texting right now. I can understand everything that's put in text right now. So well, you got to understand your body and ecosystem and use that equilibrium. Really try to find those divisions of balance through your century circle, the yin and the yang. Then you'll be able to balance out your everyday life. Then those energies will start to uprise your system. Everything is connecting through space continuum. So just imagine you have dimensional realm of space inside you, and it's correcting everything that's in your body and ecosystem. Very physical with your energies. Okay, Charlie, I'm going to upwind your century circle, change your divisions through its calculation and rotation. I'm going to upwind its volumes and change its frequency levels so you can get your balance on an everyday basis. So how do you feel? You should feel a bit of tingling in your body. Well, you have the light. I see your light. I see you have a light. You're just construed with its volumes of electricity, and understand you have a higher self. Yeah, that's because you're only concentrating on the vortex. You're not concentrating on the cortex. Yeah, a lot of energies don't allow you to eat. It goes in your body and ecosystems, and it tells you what you need to eat. That's when you're connected through the higher self. So I've given you a little bit more balance through your cycles and your divisions, through its shapes of the communication lines of its radio signals and the transformation lines of its connection ways of the chakra formations and its shapes. So you should feel a little bit better with your balance. So you're going to have a lot more connection with your water, your meditation, and your light. So your eye perception should be changing. You should see a little bit more brighter. So those frequencies are all around your body and ecosystem that are changing. So. Anna, how you doing? How's it going, Galactic friend? It's a good thing you caught me because I was going to head out because I've been on this live for almost 2.5 hours now. So you can change your body and ecosystems, but your physicality, you can only change through the higher self. But it's very important that everybody knows that I want everybody to channel your energy waves and your cycles. Take all your connection waves, take all your radio signals, and send them to everybody else. Everybody needs to know what's going on through the galactic energy system. Changing its vibration right now and using the protection grids around its gravitational pull of the new dimensional Earth. So I have 104 galactic higher selves that are protecting the grid right now. So there's a lot that's been missed, but like I said, this is a live stream. You can watch it whenever you want. Is that physical surgery, or are you talking spiritual? There's two capabilities here. Yeah, whenever you can, whenever you can, watch it, because you missed quite a bit. I mean, I've been on almost 2.5 hours now, so. Thanks, Charlie. You too, eh? So you should feel a little bit difference in your body structure now. Change your volumes and patterns, and everything through its cycles are changed. So you're going to be more informative with your light now. So Anna, do you have any questions that you want to know about before I go? Because I'm going to head out, and then what I'm going to do is then come back, and I'll put another live channel, an update what's going on through the galactic system. Anything you want to know about your energy field, your energy cycles, your body, your ecosystems, your waving patterns, your connection devices, your electricity, your higher self, galactic system, planets, intelligence, solar systems. Anything you want to know? What I should do is I should do a live feed with actually healing somebody right on my channel. I've done that already from the beginning, but I'll do it again. See, it's better I do from a distance, because if I do it from a close, it's too much power that goes into a person's brain and their mind freak, especially if they haven't been healed before. So its connection waves are going through full force through its energy cycles, and those energies that go into you are going to be self-wind through its connection and all its radio signals and all its firing, wiring through the brain and its frequencies. So, but I think I'll do that pretty soon. Oh, that's a good question. When you're in the 5D, it just uprises your system and it keeps you at an energy flow through its balance and its equilibrium. It keeps giving you downloads, and it uprises your system through its systematical systems, through its all its devices, all its circuitry. It gives you high velocity of speed. Everything is schooling, basically. Let's just call it you're in school. You're learning for the very first time. Totally different atmosphere, totally different vibration, totally different frequency, totally different intelligence. And when you're in the fifth dimension, you're on higher volumes of intelligence. So those are the things that are going to happen when you're in the 5D. And you're going to have few connection waves through your energy cycles and your energy fields. And you'd be more informative with your higher self or your galactic, well, no, I mean galactic self in the fifth dimension, because it's on a frequency high level of its harmonics. So those energy fields will be on full force through its energy cycles and its force fields. Sure, I could do that. I know. That's the thing too. When you're human and you're trying to say, what is my energy? What is my field? What is a field? It's a magnetic device through its ground formations. It's connection waves through the body and ecosystems. So basically, an energy field is a connection wave through everything, through its atmosphere. That's what an energy field is. And you get high tolerance, high volumes, high electricity, high communication of everything. Like dogs and cats communicate through vibration. That's how they communicate. Plants communicate through vibration frequencies. Everything resonates on a different harmonic status. That's what an energy field is. It's a magnetic field through your body and ecosystems. When you're in space and it's continuing, you understand the galactic system. So yeah, you're up. Yeah, I'll be upgrading your body and ecosystems so you can get to the fifth dimension on that vibration. So don't worry about that. I'm trying to find its new vibration, because we already found the shape for the fifth dimensional realm. Every shape has its own divisions through its solar systems, and those solar systems reside on different locations through the matrix. So once I find that frequency level through the fifth dimension, then the synchronizers and souls will feel that vibration, and then they can be It's upgrading your higher systems, your intelligence systems. So you're going to be a lot more powerful, a lot more stronger. You're going to connect with your transformation lights. You're going to get connected with your body and ecosystem. You're going to connect with your connection force, your galactic force. You're going to get connection with your automatic waves, your connection waves, your geographic waves. You're going to get connected with your seismographing, geographing, geometrics, metrics, hydraulics, meteorological systems, energy cycle systematical systems. So you're going to get connection waves with everything when you're in the fifth dimension through its upgrades and its downloads. So. If you don't understand it, you can watch it again. What did he just say? Oh, that's all about comfort zone reflection. Social anxiety comes with vibration. You're not understanding your energy fields, and you're not understanding your psychonisms. You're not understanding the body and ecosystems. So your connection waves are crossed, and they're not balanced. So you have to change your energy waves, change your psychonisms, change everything, its calculation and its rotation. So I'll do that for you. So I'll take the shyness out of you, give you your power center, which gives you the focus, awareness, through its connection lines and its volumes of its continuous force, through its body and ecosystems, get you connected with the higher self, find your atmosphere, find your DNA structure through its particles and energies, through its surface, solar surface, of its connection waves, of solar systems, planets, intelligence. So how do you feel now? You should feel some kind of power over you. You should feel some kind of energy that just went over you. Your power source, your confidence level. So you have no more social anxiety. Your balances are going to frequency out. You're not going to have any more struggle. I'm changing your vibration reflection so you feel better. You got to find your balance. You find your balance, there you go. There you go. That's what you needed. You have stable in your body now. No more social anxiety. Anxiety is based on comfort, understanding your body and ecosystems, spaces. People are afraid of close encounters of, elevators, high points of high volumes of heights, scared of things, So it's all about understanding your frequency levels through its volumes and its communication through its radio signals. So you have full connection waves right now through your energy cycles. So thumbs up on that. But it's very important that you guys spread the word, okay? Anything you want to know, you want to be healed, any of your friends want to be healed, any of your family wants to be healed, it's much easier for me to resonate around that. Oh, you're welcome. Glad I can help you out. But I'm going to tap out for now. I'm going to get back to you guys. I'm going to send you more upgrades, downloads through its ecological systems, through its body and ecosystems. First time I talk, someone I have very strong days and others. That's because you're getting connected with your energy waves. You have to understand your patterns. Your patterns are volumizing through its century circle, the yin and the yang, the soul, and the heart connection. So you formalize all that into one. Then you have your full connection waves through its communication lines, through its friendship, relationship, and partnership with its community. You have to understand electricity. You have to understand patterns, waving, communication, radio signals, electricity. Everything that has to do with the body and ecosystems, energy fields, energies. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. So it's a total upgrade that goes on constantly every single day. So Take it easy, Go. Thanks very much. I hope to see you again. Don't forget to spread the word, talk to your friends and family. Let's get everybody resonating around my channel. I'm almost at 3 hours here, so I know I had a lot to say because there's a lot going on right now through the galactic system and the energy core. But I'm going to tap out for now, but I'll keep you informed of what's going on through the system, space and its continuum, and all formations of its life formations and its synchronized souls through the three dimensionals and all dimensional rounds through the multidimensional Earth. This is Andrew Weston from the galactic system and energy core, resonating all solar systems, planets, intelligence. From the galactic system, calling out. Adios.